Hello, hello, hello again, guys. How are we doing today? Is everybody doing okay out in YouTube world? I'm doing good. A little tired today, but not too bad. So, trying to deal with my lighting. I think it's this cover. I think this is doesn't have it. This reflects a lot of glare. So I think I might end up changing this. I have this glare right here. And I don't think it's the lighting itself. I think it's the glare that's bouncing off of this background. Anyway, the saga. Oh my gosh, the saga of what we must deal with. So what are we doing today? Today we are doing part two of my cash stuffing for my paycheck that I got on the first of February. So February seems to be the magical month for me. And that's only because it's leap year. I think that's why. It's because leap year, because there's 29 days instead of 28 days in February. So I get paid on the 1st, the 14th, and then the 29th. Not like the 29th or the 1st was really going to make much of a difference. I just cash stuff every other week, and I don't even take into account those magical months. Okay, so last video we did my everyday binder, we did my monthlies, my monthly bill binder, and we did my birthday binder. So we still have pet, holiday, 2 holiday binders, and a special event binder. So that's where we're gonna that's where we're gonna take off from here. So let's start with pet. Just one pet now. Unless you want to count my part-time grand dog. You could count her. I do buy her dog food when she's here. Anyway, dog food already spent. He was out. So as soon as I got so just for shits and giggles, it was $75 just so that I can know like when the last time I purchased for him, which is always good to track. 75.0. Yeah, his bag of dog food is $75. So, and I'll have to buy him another one in about 2 weeks, 3 weeks maybe. So probably next budget I'll put at least half of that aside, if not most of it. So, okay. What color are we using today? We'll go with pink. Dog grooming. Oh, I didn't stuff it the first week in January. Okay. Well, that's going to change now. I got my cheat sheet because my brain don't remember anymore. Okay, so grooming will get 5. I probably will have to get him groomed again in April. So probably starting next month, I'm going to have to start throwing some serious money at this. Because it's about $130 something to get him groomed. So we got 10. So we got a little ways to go. Yeah. Okay. Vet visit will also get 10. 5. Let's do I'm definitely gonna have to make change. Yeah, we'll leave it small. 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. So how are we all doing on our budgeting journey? How is the new year starting off for you? Are you holding yourself to it? Holding yourself accountable for things that are going maybe not so well? Or are you celebrating when things are going well? Gotta celebrate the good times. You have to. Okay, so we'll throw another 5 in here. 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. $15. Okay. Medication. Guess what that's going to get? $5. Surprise. Oh, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, we're at 15. I know the beginning of the year is very normal and very humdrum. Until we start getting towards like the summer. Okay, so the pet binder is good to go. Good to go. All right, hubby. All right, let's do special events. Hubby's not getting, oh yeah, is he? Yes. Hubby is gonna get 5. Which will give him 30. Stay down there. Okay, so we're gonna do that. Yeah, we're just gonna do this. Let's see what else we got. Anniversary will also get 5. My anniversary is in August, so we have a little ways to go. Although, with how fast January flew by, before I know it, it'll frickin' be here. Yeah. I can't believe I'm cash stuffing for the 1st of February already. 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Time flies when you're having fun. Vacation is going to get 10. Which will give me 25. So 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we're making some change here. Making some change. 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay, and the next one should be date. Okay, date night will get 5 also. Okay. I'll just put in a 10. I'm okay there. Okay. Put in a $10 bill. Okay, look at that. I like that. It's done. This is so easy. Okay. Oh, holiday. Okay. Pink binder. Pinkish binder. Okay, so Valentine's Day is going to get 10, 20. Mm, 20 will give me 45. I have $75 allotted for Valentine's Day because I get him a little something. We don't exchange big extravagant gifts for Valentine's Day. We would much rather put that money into retirement so that we can not work anymore. But what we normally do is for Valentine's Day, I take him out to dinner because his birthday is like 5 days, 6 days right after Valentine's Day. Yeah, it's 6 days after Valentine's Day. So we usually pick a night in between his birthday and Valentine's Day, and we go out to dinner. And then I usually end up paying for dinner. So that's kind of like a little bit more of his birthday present, and then Valentine's Day, and then I just get him a little tchotchke thing or something like that. Just, I don't know. Like I said, we don't do a big extravagant Valentine's Day. We've had 27 of them. We don't, it used to be, yeah, not anymore. Not anymore. So, yeah, we decided a long time ago that we would much rather put it towards vacation or put it into our savings account and I don't know, something. Anyway, okay. Mother's Day is going to get 5, which will give me 70. Oh, look at that. So I have a gift card in here for 50, 60, and 70. Okay. I use this to send flowers to my mother-in-law or get something for my daughter or something like that. So, okay, so Father's Day will also get, well, that'll get 10. And I think I'm a week behind on this one. Matter of fact, I know I'm a week behind on this one. So at some point, I'm going to have to double stuff. Double stuff, just like the Oreo. Okay. Miscellaneous holiday, we'll get 5. Which will give me 10. There's 10. Okie dokie. Miscellaneous Thanksgiving. We'll be getting a whopping $5. Mm-hmm. Yes, it is. That's what it's getting. And miscellaneous Christmas will get a whopping $5. I'll tell you that miscellaneous, I'm glad I put this one together because that did help out last year when I had some last minute stuff to do or last minute stocking stuffers to get so I'm glad I did this one, and this one I will always make sure that I stuff. Okay. So that's it for just my regular binders. We don't do a lot for Labor Day or New Year's Eve or anything like that. So we're kind of hermits that way. Most of the time my husband is playing a show on New Year's Eve or something like that. So yeah, we just do the regular ones. Okay, so now we're going to move on. So this is actually my Christmas binder. This ends up being all of my Christmas envelopes. So, okay. So Bruce. So the way that I do mine is my immediate family all get $250. Like my husband does, my daughter does. My daughter and her husband get combined $250. So it comes out to be $12 per paycheck. So much easier than trying to come up with all of that money in December. So now I am, as you can see right now, because I didn't stuff any of these Christmas ones in January. So what I'll probably end up doing is once Valentine's Day is over, taking that Valentine's Day money and putting them in here. This way I can catch up on the, $24 that I missed out in January. It's usually the way that ends up. Let's hope it works out that way. Let's hope it works out that way. Could say 10, 11, and 12. I like doing it this way because if there's ever a time where family Christmas is going to get 12, where it's like over the summer or something, and I should see something on sale, or a family member should make mention that they want something, I have cash to go and buy it. That's one thing I really like doing about this, so I'm not so stressed in December trying to, you know what I mean, trying to get everybody their gifts. So, okay, Gia and Josh. I start hitting my family up around October, probably around Halloween. And I say to them, okay, it's that time again. I know, Mom. What do we want for Christmas? I know, Mom. What do we want for Christmas? That's right. Better start thinking. Are you going to get coal? Okay. So Lane and Maya only get 50 for now until they get older and ask for really expensive things. Okay, here's their 5. We'll start off there. Okay, and then Miss Maya, my little Tasmanian devil, she gets her 5. So this goes 1. Okay, so this binder is completed. Okay, I think, why am I thinking that's it? Wait, let me check my cheat sheet. Yeah. Dang, and this will be for my savings challenges. So, what are we gonna do? Let's learn something else interesting about me. That didn't sound too arrogant, did it? Oh my God. All right, let's do another 5 questions. See what else I get to know about me. Okay. Would people you know describe you as accommodating? I think that is going to depend on the subject. When it comes to eating at my house, you're going to eat what I put on the table. When it comes to being flexible with my schedule, like with my grandkids and stuff, yes, I'm very accommodating that way. I think it really depends on what I'm being asked to be accommodating for, because I have my limits. So, okay. What would you describe as beautiful? My father's decorated cakes. Without doubt. He was an old school cake decorator, and they still take my breath away. What would you describe as ugly? Well, that's a good one. What would you describe as ugly? Oh, how about old like 1970 colors, like that maroon and god awful pink, and yeah, this is just not good. What do you do to be considered rude? I speak my mind, and I don't ever apologize for it. Well, that's not necessarily true. I speak my mind, and sometimes I'm not careful about my words. What does the concept of soulmates mean to you? Trust, for sure. You'll see it reoccurring in this book. You'll see that a lot. Let's see. Trust, compromise, and longevity. That right there is what 27 years has gotten me. Yep, without a doubt. So anyway, 5 more random things you now know about me. And with that, I think this video is done. I did birthdays, I did monthly bills every day, holiday, 2 holiday binders. That's my savings challenge binder. I'll do that later. Pets and special events. Yeah. Like I said, the first couple months in the year are pretty boring until I can start getting into my savings challenges again. Right now, it's just straight up cash stuffings. So thanks again, guys, for tuning in for me or tuning in with me. I appreciate your time. I appreciate your comments. Housekeeping, like, thumbs up, subscribe if you're just perusing through some videos. I know that there are still some people that are a little bit hesitant about getting into cash stuffing. If anybody has any questions about how I do mine, just put them in the comment below. I will get back to you as soon as I can. I know that there are a bunch of comments that I still need to reply to. Not a good thing that I am good at. Shame on me. But thanks again, guys, and we'll talk to you soon in my next video, which is going to be my savings challenges. Have a great night. Bye.